Hello Aries, welcome to your July 2018 reading. This is a general reading for you Aries. Also listen to your rising sign and your moon sign. Some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. This is going to be a general reading for Aries sun sign, Aries rising sign or Aries moon sign. It is a general reading. If you would like to have a private reading with me, follow the link below in the information box to my website. You can visit my website and there is a range of readings that I offer with prices and payment methods. It's all listed there. So if you are interested in having a private reading, please follow that link that's in the information box. Private reading will also be specific to you. Look at where you are at in your journey and what's ahead for you. It's going to be very, very specific for you. This is a general reading, Aries. So let's get started with your reading. Before I start reading the layout that I've got here, I get a real sense of energy from you for the month of July, where I feel like it's moving and shaking. I feel like there's this sense of restlessness that comes with you in July. I feel like it's time to move on is what I'm hearing. It's time to move on. It's time to make changes. It's time to bring in changes. There's this sense of boredom with what's going on around you, and so it's that fiery Aries energy of, you know, what can I do that's different, that brings back that excitement. It's as if change needs to happen. Change needs to be created, and it's something that's going to be created by you. You bring that on because you need to bring that excitement back is what I get. Okay, so having said that, let's have a look at what the cards say for you. First card that is around you is the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is about wanting to move forward, but also having your tentacles in all these emotional cups of things from the past, and it's about, before we move on, we've got to release all of that. We've got to release all the emotional binds from the past. And I feel like this is what is energy that is around you from the beginning of July. It's one of really looking at releasing things that are no longer relevant in your life, releasing these emotional binds and connections and manipulations and things that you're caught up in that are holding you back, because what you're wanting to do is move forward, is explore new horizons, have new challenges, have this new, this fresh sort of view of the world, these new experiences, because where you're at has become quite stale. It's quite stale, quite stagnant, and it's time now to make waves and move forward is what I'm hearing. You know, and it's funny because what is crossing you is the Tower. And I feel like the Tower is not something that is imposed on you. Rather, it's something that you are creating yourself. You're creating this shaking up of what's going on in your life, this shake up of how things are done, this shake up of the mundane. It's just this real restless energy of, you know, this is no longer going to suit me. What's going on in the past that I've got to release. Things have to crumble. I need to move. You know, are you selling a house or moving from where you are, changing job? It's, you know, even moving, you know, letting go of a relationship that's no longer working for you. I just feel like you're wanting this freedom to explore, to move on, to not have these ties with anything, just to be able to have this adventure. Okay, this is, and you're going to have a really strong sense of this energy around you. It's, you know, because there's this completion of the challenges that you had in the past, situations that you've been working towards that have kept you there. It's come to an end. It's come to a close. the thinking and the difficult times and the new learning and, you know, all of those sorts of things have come. It's like this part of your life, this chapter of your life has come to a close. You've learnt what you've needed to learn from it, and you can see that really clearly. It's like a really definitive big fence that's been put up of, this is what's happened in the past, this is what I've learned, this is what I've experienced. It's coming to an end. It no longer serves me, and I'm moving on to, you know, come July. It's almost, I want to say to you, as soon as July hits, wham, it's like you hit the ground running and away you go. This energy comes in, this restlessness, this boredom, this needing to change energy comes in. And it's something that you're doing. You're taking charge of this. You're steering this chariot. You know, you're steering it. You're deciding that it's enough. It's not something that's imposed on you. It's something that you've actually come to decide upon. It's, you know, you just wake up one morning and go, oh, I just want to do something different. I want to do something, you know, I want to move. I want to, whatever it is for you that needs to bring in that excitement. It's something that is driven by you. Okay, it's something that is driven by you, and it is going to also, because there are people in your life. There are people in your life that are going to be affected by this, and so it really is about balancing what you want and what they want, and what's going to be good for them, as well as what's going to be good for you, and handling that situation with a little bit of balance, with a little bit of care, with a little bit. You can't just go in and just disrupt everything. There's got to be consideration of other people. So there's got to be this balance as well. Then that's the reality. That's the reality. You, on an internal subconscious level, just wants the change, just wants to get in there and bring in the change and do that. But it really is about considering what other people also want. That's the bind you find yourself in. Okay, that's the bind you find yourself in. And you'll handle it. You'll do, you know, it's about not being too hasty, not going in there like this, you know, Aries do, and it just, you know, get in there and just, you like the ram with the horns and make the changes. This is what I want. It really is about considering other people. So slow things down a little bit. You're going to really feel this huge push. It's also almost going to be absolutely irresistible. But there are things that you need to consider, and people's feelings that you need to consider. Once you've handled all of that, you're going to be moving on to, and you will do it. You will do it. There's going to be this whole new world opening up to you, a new way of earning money, a new way of making a living, a new way, a new lifestyle. You know, working 9 to 5 is no longer going to suit. You know, you want a new lifestyle. You want to be spontaneous, something that allows you to be spontaneous, something that allows you to be creative, that allows you that openness. You know, you're going to create your own business, or you're going to put pressure on your bosses to have your own working hours and work from home and work the way you want to work. There's changes that you're putting in here. For some of you, it's releasing relationships that no longer work, that are tying you down, that allows you more movement, more freedom as well. There's this whole big review that's coming up for you, which leads you to new horizons. You know, I want to say to you, there's going to be those of you that are going to be traveling to some pretty exciting places, I want to say Morocco, North Africa, you know, like unusual places that you're going to be visiting. It's not your mainstream sort of touristy places. You're going to be doing some things that are really quite interesting, and it's also about, I'm hearing sailing away. You know, when you sail away, to me, sailing away somewhere is carefree. It's being in open spaces. It's sailing with the winds when the winds are there, seeing where the winds take you. That sort of freedom. That's sort of the freedom that I'm feeling here with you, Aries. That ability just to sail away somewhere, just to decide what you want to do when you want to do it, you know, just when you want to do it. You're going to get a lot of, you know, there's a lot of rest, time to yourself to sort things out, but also I feel like listen to your dreams. Your dream life in July is going to be quite active. The last 2 weeks of July, you're going to have quite an active dream life. You're going to intuitively have this sense of you need to move, you need to do something, you need to be in a particular location. You know, if you get a sense or your intuition saying you need to be in a particular, just do it. Just do it, because things will unfold for you. So follow your intuition. Follow your dreams will give you messages. Have some quiet time to yourself where you can actually process, and you'll have this sense of, oh, I need to go to a particular location. There's something there in a particular time. And synchronicities are going to start coming in. Synchronicities are going to start happening. You're going to connect with people that are going to help you along in this next phase of your journey, you know, because it's karmic. You know, it is karmic. The Justice card is karmic. It's a balancing. It's the balancing of what you've done in your life and how you're going to be rewarded for it, you know, what you're going to get from it. People that you're going to meet are going to be karmic. The synchronicities are going to be there. They're not going to be, there are no accidents. People you're going to meet are going to be there for a purpose, for a reason. There's going to be synchronicities everywhere around you, so you need to stop still for long enough to be able to notice them and see them and acknowledge them and take them on board. They're not coincidences, so don't dismiss them as coincidences. It's things that are pushing you in a particular direction, to a particular location, because there's something there for you. Okay, there's something there for you. Like the Justice card, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, you know, it's now your time for this wheel, for the fortune. You've done the hard work. You've done the routine. You've done the mundane. It's now time for you to reap the benefits. Reap the benefits, which is this card here. Reap the benefits of what's coming into your life. The changes that are coming into your life, the people that are coming into your life. Really have a look at those and what they bring, because with this time of change, there's going to be a lot of goodness coming your way as well. You're going to feel really energized, really different. I feel like I want to just really energized, really positive, really restless, really wanting to bring in new things into your life. You know, the Knight of Coins is also, that is in itself is going to bring you prosperity and abundance. Abundance is not just financial abundance, abundance in friendships, in health, in opportunities, in happiness. It's just, I actually think, Aries, by the end of July, you're really not going to know yourself. You're really going to be in a very different space, a very different place with what is unfolding for you. It's really very exciting. But don't forget in all of this to actually really consider the people in your life that matter. There's going to be a cleaning out of people that are no longer relevant. July seems to be that, you know, revolving door, people leaving and new people arriving. But there's going to be the people that are keepers, and the ones that are going to, that you want in your life, you also need to consider them. So take time out to slow down this process, because this energy is really going to pull you along in July. It's going to actually be very, very powerful in July for you. So really sort of slow it down and consider everyone in your life that you want to have in your life as well, because that's going to be really important. But, you know, by the end of July, there's going to be real cause for celebration here with the changes that you're bringing in. You're going to make some pretty amazing choices and changes throughout July that are going to sort of set you up for the next few months. Opportunities are going to be there because your energy is going to be different. Your attitude is going to be different. And so you're going to, like attracts like, and you're going to attract all this wonderful opportunities, wonderful people that are going to help you. Well, that was quick. This is the Angels of Abundance. I'm going to give you a card from there, which is interesting. I mean, they threw that out at me. Organise for success. Organise for success, because that's what's coming up around you. But a lot of that success you're generating yourself. You're generating it. It's in your control. You know, the Tower's going to get rid of everything that you don't want, but you're in control of that and take charge. So, organise for success. Don't let the word organise intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organising your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. And for you, it's really about organising. It's about stilling the mind for long enough to really work out what it is you want to do and how you're going to do it, how you're going to balance all this change, how you're going to bring it in successfully. That's going to be really important for you. Very important. So, I hope that this reading has been helpful for you for July. Very exciting. It's really a very, very exciting energy that's coming in for you. I wish you many successes, many blessings, and I will see you next month.